It's come to my attention that our competitors at Mercury have a new minivan. Our sources say it's different from any other minivan, including ours. Sliding rear seat, standard anti-lock brakes, drives like a car. Who would want a minivan that drives like a car? Certainly not anyone who works for me.
Mercury Villager. If it was just another minivan, it wouldn't be a Mercury. All this and the quality of a Mercury.
Ortega. Chunky is now chunkier. Thick just got thicker. Ortega's new, thicker, chunkier salsa. It's mix to the max.
There's nothing better than winning a Super Bowl or a NASCAR race. But to finish strong, you have to start fresh. Interstate Batteries are fresh. For factory fresh power, call 1-800-CRANK-IT. Start fresh with Interstate.
This game summary is sponsored by McDonald's.
Starting now, your photos have the power of television. Introducing the Kodak Photo CD.
You won't believe your heart. You won't believe your eyes.
Your pictures taken with your current film and camera, transferred onto a new kind of compact disc and shown on TV. The special photo CD player also plays audio CDs.
Your pictures have never been so powerful.
The new Kodak Photo CD system. You've got to see it.
If you could see inside your suitcase when you travel, you'd see how Samsonite hard side protects what's inside. Because Samsonite has a crush-resistant outer shell and a durable hard side construction that's designed to hold up over the long haul.
Daddy, did you bring me anything?
Samsonite hard side. After all, you've got your life in there. Compare the new 32-valve, 280 horsepower Lincoln Mark 8 to everything else. Then you'll understand why, instead of introducing it, we decided to launch it. The new Lincoln Mark 8. What a luxury car it should be.
A night of horror for a family terrorized by an abusive father.
Her husband was killing her.
A very important rescue 911 Tuesday.
If I want to keep playing baseball, I'm going to have to keep working. There's no off-season anymore. Every day it's just me and a pile of iron. Or a bike I ride forever. And when I get sore, I take Advil. It's strong, it works, and I know it helps. And Advil's gentler on my stomach than aspirin. To last as long as I have, you got to stick with what works. That's why I use Advil.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
I'll have an Egg McMuffin.
Make that 2. Big Mac, 2 times.
It's 2 for 2 time at McDonald's. Now you can have 2 of your 2 favorite sandwiches for only $2. Great tasting Egg McMuffin for breakfast, 2 for $2. Or delicious Big Mac for lunch or dinner, 2 for $2.
Jocelyn?
Juliet? You know each other?
2-timer. What you want is what you get.
You gotta get that to go.
At McDonald's today.
Why did Hertz invent #1 Club Gold service?
To beat the rush hour.
See, every plane and everybody seems to land at once. But with Gold service, there's no stopping at the counters and no paperwork. Instead, you go nonstop to your waiting car with your name in lights. Only Hertz has #1 Club Gold. The best reason yet why Hertz beats the rush hour. To Hertz, the rest of the day is a piece of cake.
In a lawless land.
Go ahead and draw.
She's entering new frontiers.
Never met no lady doctor.
I never met a gunfighter.
Johnny Cash guest stars with Gene Seymour, Dr. Quinn, Saturday.
Gentlemen, he is not a happy man. This Mercury Villager is outselling our minivan, and as his top design team, we have to do something about it. He wants a minivan with a sliding rear seat and standard anti-lock brakes. He wants a minivan that is fully equipped, comfortable, and drives like a Mercury.
Why doesn't he just get a Villager?
The new front-wheel drive Mercury Villager. All this and the quality of a Mercury.
Bell room.
This is the runaround. You get a lot of it these days instead of service. To not get the runaround, call on your Allstate agent,
Allstate?
who promises
A tree blew down on my house.
that after talking with you about your claim,
My loblolly pine's stuck in my roof.
his claims expert will call,
Okay, I'll be right here.
usually in an hour.
Hello? Thanks for
That's why you're in good hands with Allstate.
Everyone's all right. Don't worry about the tree.
Hey, I'm vain. Of course I'm vain. That's why I comb my hair the way I do. I stay in shape the way I do. That's why I use Power Stick.
50% more wetness and odor fighters per stroke. Power Stick by Faberge. Power that won't let you down.
I told you I was vain.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime. For relief without alcohol. Hit the box, not the bottle.
People that first come to Subway are a little surprised we don't have sandwiches ready, just fresh bread. That's so you can see your sandwich being made and tell me if you like onions, tomatoes, or even hot peppers. I'm not a mind reader, and there's lots to choose from. If your sandwich looks as good as it tastes, that's because Subway has a training center where experts like Mr. Pilchin teaches the art of making beautiful sandwiches. He calls himself an art teacher. I guess that makes me a sandwich artist.
Ask a sandwich artist to make you a 6-inch meatball sub. Now it's just $1.69 at Subway.
It couldn't have happened at a worse time for us. That's the week that we take more catalog orders on our 800 number than any other week of the year. No one could make it into work that day. AT&T saved the day for us.
We had designed their 800 service with such powerful backup features that within minutes, they were able to reroute their calls to other sites around the country. They did a full day of Christmas season business, and no one was there.
If you have a business that lives and dies by an 800 service, you go with the most reliable, and that's AT&T.
Introducing the 32-valve, 280 horsepower Lincoln Mark 8, and the most powerful argument we can make on its behalf. Drive everything else first. The new Lincoln Mark 8. What a luxury car should be.
National Football Conference Divisional Playoff is sponsored by Lincoln Mercury and the complete line of 1993 Lincoln and Mercury automobiles. AT&T, the right choice. And by Subway, the place where fresh is the taste.
Fasten your seatbelts.
1, 2, 3.
Every time in their face.
We got about 8 days. But we are 4. He's back. Boomer Esiason. Jerry Rice.
John Elway, Thurman Thomas.
What?
I can't believe we blew that play.
It's time to rumble.
They took it to the biggest, baddest defense and jammed it right down their throat.
Time to get back on the top. Starting today.
Was that ever spectacular? This place is a madhouse.
Keep it up, man. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's go. We've got the ball.
Fasten your seatbelts for the NFL experience.
You better believe it, baby. Yes! Woo!
Your Toyota dealers are proud to announce a beauty of a deal on a beauty of a car. A one-of-a-kind introductory offer on the all-new Toyota Corolla with its Camry-like styling. The deal is $179 a month for 48 months with no down payment. It gets even better. No strip down here. You get air conditioning, power steering, AM/FM radio, even driver's side airbag. But it's a limited time offer, so for the best selection, don't wait. Why settle for less than a Corolla? Your Toyota dealer can give you a beauty of a deal for less than you thought.
Every day at Resorts is a show, and you are the starring cast. No headliner is more important than you and you and you. Very good. My Resorts depends on your performance, and our guests expect you to be polite and helpful because I promised to give them the best service they've ever had. Remember, you're standing in for me out there.
Hello, darling.
Are you new here?
Bet on Merv. You got to come out to Resorts.
Until now, some thought America's favorite luxury coupe was out of reach. But change is coming.
on your terms. Because right now, you can lease an ElDorado for only $499 a month, for 36 months with $1,500 down, making the Cadillac ElDorado the car you'll want to drive first and every day thereafter. ElDorado, changing the way you think about American automobiles.
For a limited time only at your Cadillac Super Network dealers.
NFL Today Dockers Halftime Report is sponsored by Levi's Dockers. Nobody does color like Dockers.
Well, the Eagles trailed last week. At halftime, they came back, and they'll have to do it again today. Welcome back to our studios in New York, everyone. Greg Gumbel along with Terry Bradshaw and Randy Cross. 17-3, the Dallas Cowboys leading the Philadelphia Eagles as they take a break at Texas Stadium. And take a look at some of the action from the first half, beginning with Troy Aikman going to the air.
Goal line blitz. If you blitz the guy you're supposed to cover it, it's a touchdown. Nice job by Aikman.
Meanwhile, shotgun formation, third down play, Randy.
I think this typifies the confusion late by the Philadelphia Eagles. They need to go in at halftime and really settle down. They made some big mistakes late.
0 for 7 on third down, and then Aikman to Novacek.
Yeah, we're going to show you in a minute what's happening, but Novacek always crossing. This time goes in, goes out, wide open.
And then by Sikahema in the final 2 minutes of the game. Watch him lose the handle here. The Cowboys recovered. Lynn Elliott kicked the field goal as time expired in the first half, and the Dallas Cowboys with a 2-touchdown lead on the Philadelphia Eagles as we go to Terry Vision to explain a little offense.
The professor. You got to love it, Greg. One of the things the Cowboys love to do is take their tight end, cross him, take a back and cross him, take the wide receivers and cross him, but they have not been effective. Look at the top. We have a receiver with a cornerback, man-to-man, another cornerback, man-to-man on Martin. In the bottom, Michael Irvin. Look at this, man-to-man, tight coverage. But we've got Novacek, who's supposed to be lined up here. The Cowboys take him off the ball. Here's his coverage. Seth Joyner sneaking up. Now, this is man-to-man, but notice what's happened. Now, Novacek gets separation, comes down, breaks to the outside. Too much separation for Seth Joyner. Therefore, the tight end is able to get the clean release, gets to the outside with no problem, no one jamming. You know, you haven't seen the Cowboys complete a lot of crossing routes. And the one deep pass we've seen today has been when the cornerback, McMillan, got off of Harper, and then they threw it deep, which is normally not what you want to do. You want your corners up tight before you start throwing those deep fade routes.
All right, let's flip over to the Philadelphia offense and Randall Cunningham. Right?
Well, that offense has really faced a great defense Dave Wanstad's put against them, and they've thrown an offer, like you mentioned, on third down. It's going to be a matter of, you know, Terry mentioned in the pregame about Randall Cunningham, a third of a field, a third of a field, a third of a field. I think Randall Cunningham goes to one of those thirds, goes one, goes two. He's going to try to make something happen, I think, in the second half. And you're looking at turnovers deciding the rest of this game.
Now, we talked about last week and how the Eagles came back. They did make some adjustments. That's exactly what Rich Kotite has to do now.
You know, the computer that we said that Bud Carson was going to play a lot of zone, and we've seen a lot of man. I really think being down by 2 touchdowns now it is a time to gamble. I don't think in a game like this that you sit back and do the same things in the first half. I think the Eagles will come out and really gamble with a lot of blitzes in the second half.
But you're talking about a comparison between a Studebaker and a Rolls-Royce. That offense in New Orleans didn't confuse Philadelphia very much. This offense in Dallas could give the Philadelphia defense some problems.
One thing the Eagles have done is they've put the clamps on Emmitt Smith somewhat. 163 yards rushing in their previous meeting. He has 10 carries, 41 yards so far.
Well, and we'll go back again. If you can't run the football, there's another part of offense that's missing, and it's called play-action passes. No one respects the play action. So if you take away Emmitt, then you take away play action. You take away crossing routes, and the things the Cowboys were able to do in the second meeting with the Eagles was to go down fake inside routes with the fullback and go out. Johnson was wide open. We have not seen that yet.
All right, you know, I knew if we looked long enough, we'd find someone who listened to you in the pregame. A reminder for you that the following football, we will head down to Atlanta for NCAA basketball action. Top-ranked Duke visits number 10, Georgia Tech. It's a chance to watch 2 of the nation's best point guards, Bobby Hurley of the Blue Devils, Travis Best of the Yellow Jackets. They will go head-to-head on the hard court. Coming up, we'll send you back down to Vern Lundquist, Dan Fouts, and Leslie Visser at Texas Stadium as the NFC Divisional Playoffs continue on CBS after this word from your local station.
That's right. Only Ford Truck offers driver airbags in both mini and full-size vans.
But there's a lot more to safety than that. That's why Ford not only designs and builds trucks to meet or exceed federal crash test requirements, we also do special safety testing of our own. We do what the government says, and a lot more.
The best-built, best-selling American trucks are built Ford tough.
United Airlines. In 12 cities, in 11 Latin American countries, they're playing our song. Come fly the airline that's uniting the world. Come fly the friendly skies.
There are times, Andy said, when it's best to play it safe.
Here for the swamp tour?
Especially when on safari in the Everglades. 14,000 square miles of alligators, snakes, and frogs that bite. So Andy suggested the great-tasting Old Milwaukee non-alcoholic. It's got to get better than this, I said, as Gil, our guide, took us butt cruising for the day. Good thing for a cold old Mill NA. There's enough exhilaration already in the Everglades. And hey, you don't want to end up as gator bait.
In this business, you need to know all you can about security. And I thought I did, until today. One of my customers handed me this Citibank Visa card.
Look at this.
And would you believe it had her photo right on it? So how could anyone else use it? It's such a simple idea, it's brilliant. You know, when something's important to me, I protect it. That's why I'll be carrying a Citibank card.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa. When we gave the Escort of the 90s more power, better handling, more room, and a sleeker look, we received a special recognition. More repeat buyers than any small car in America. Ford Escort.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
Strong. To win, you've got to be smart. Maybe you can be one of us, the few, the proud, the Marines. When no one can hear you scream, you've still got one more chance.
I thought you'd come out here to check out the good restaurants.
Wednesday, Space Rangers.
There's no place on earth that I'd rather be than out in the open where it's all plain to see. If it's gonna get done, it's up to you and me. Come on and head for the mountains of Busch. Come on and head for the mountains of Busch. Here.
This is crazy. This is crazy, crazy. 2 pizzas, 2 free Crazy Breads, 2 free soft drinks, all for $7.98 at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
There's one battery that backs you with free jumpstart service anywhere, for any reason. DieHard.
Can't believe I left my lights on.
Sears DieHard. The battery you can count on to give you more power when you need it most.
Seems that some boys just don't know how to play nice.
So you wanna play tough?
Introducing the bold new Ford Ranger.
You say you wanna play mean. Well, if you're gonna play tough, Ford's got the right machine, yeah.
With this brand new body, Ranger's just not playing fair.
The best never rests. Ford's got a new machine.
Follow #1 ranked Duke as they try to topple 2 top 10 foes today. Number 10 Georgia Tech. Next Saturday, number 8 Iowa. Only on CBS Sports.
At Prudential Securities, we invest the time it takes to get to know you. We invest over $100,000 in training every new financial advisor who serves you. And we invest millions of dollars every year in the research and analysis that helps serve you better. Because at Prudential Securities, the most important thing we have to earn is your trust.
Today, to grow your business beyond the expected, you go beyond your borders. But running networks between countries, writing software in many languages, and financing your projects worldwide can be tricky. IBM is at home in over 140 countries. We can steer you away from trouble and toward opportunity, just as we have for hundreds of other companies. If you're seeking your fortune in the world, there's never been a better time to do business with IBM.
Introducing Ford Taurus and the list. Quality, design, and safety are all at the top of our list, which is why we're at the top of this list. Ford Taurus, the best-selling car in America.
Hocus pocus. It seems everyone is offering financial advice. We put our faith in research, analysis, and experience. Prudential Securities. The most important thing we earn is your trust.
Comfort in a four-wheel drive. Amazing.
I got a big crew and I need a lot of space.
It makes me feel tall.
It's tough but refined, kind of like me.
It's got it all.
Why do more people find themselves in a Ford Explorer than any other vehicle in its class? For as many reasons as there are Explorers.
Finders keepers.
Find yourself in an Explorer.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Hexina's Rules of Dating. Number 5, always practice safe sex.
Should I be using some sort of protection?
Hexed. Rated R. At theaters January 22nd.
A dozen of the Argyle socks and the striped shirt.
I admire a guy who knows what he wants.
I'll take the polka dot tie as well.
Not the way I would go, but a bold choice. This guy's a doer.
Here you go.
We prefer this one. What? You pick the clothes, he picks the card? Who's doing the preferring around here? Stick with the American Express card. No interest, no revolving debt.
I prefer this one. And I prefer that tie.
Now that's more like it. The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Outlaw. Lover. Hero. Van Damme, as you've never seen him before. Nowhere to Run, rated R. At theaters Friday.
This is CBS.
Everybody used to come in and say, you know, the R in your sign is backwards. Kids play with the same toys everywhere. People in Japan are no different than the people in the United States, no different than the people in Canada. They want things for their children. And the lower the price, the more they'll buy. I buy the majority of my purchases with the American Express card. It's simpler for me, period.
American Express is welcome to Toys R Us and other fun spots.
Everybody's got value menus. What's better about Wendy's 99-cent super value menu?
Better food.
Right, quality.
How about the chili?
Right, Wendy's rich and meaty chili. And you, sir?
Lots of choices.
Variety and?
A junior bacon cheeseburger.
Chili. Right, that's chili. How about those salads?
Y'all really fresh.
Oh.
Like a Caesar side salad.
And only 99 cents each. And you, sir?
Really great fries.
Ah, yes, biggie fries.
Someone say chili?
I believe so. Do I know you?
With Wendy's 99-cent super value menu, you don't pay more. You just get more every day.
Okay, panel. How can you recognize the genuine Yellow Pages?
It has a yellow cover.
Good.
This is a Bell of Pennsylvania on the front?
Right.
It has more choices inside.
Yes! That's how you tell a genuine article from mere imitators. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
The genuine Bell of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic Company.
Play You Bet Your Life with Bill Cosby, weeknights at 7 on Channel 10.
A truly sophisticated automobile can tell you a lot about itself. In the placement of its controls and switches, in their feel and ease of operation, in the information the car gives you. Every thoughtful detail of the Intrepid's instruments ensures that you'll never be in the dark. intrepid. This changes everything.
This game summary is sponsored by Budweiser.
Looking toward the end zone, throwing under pressure, throws his pass.
This royal throne of kings, this happy breed of men, this earth of majesty, this little world.
The airline that's uniting the world. United brings you non-stop service from 6 U.S. cities to London's Heathrow and the land of poets.
This blessed plot, this earth, this realm, this England.
Come fly the friendly skies.
When the automotive press hands out its awards, we want to be on the list. And Dodge has been on a lot of them. So we're hosting an award celebration sale. This Dodge Dakota, with its available Magnum engine, is deemed more powerful than almost every compact pickup you can buy. And now during our sale, you can save over $3,200 on a Dakota with an automatic. So come celebrate with us. Drive a Dakota LE at your nearest Dodge dealer today.
And action. McDonald's Egg McMuffin sandwiches. They don't really do anything, but they taste really good. And now you can get 2 of them for just $2. And cut. Thanks, guys. That was great. The surface of a strange, distant planet? No, 2 tantalizing McDonald's Big Mac sandwiches. Now get them both for just $2.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Deep in a remote jungle? Nope. 2 Big Macs for $2. You mean you forgot already?
CBS Sports coverage of the National Football Conference Divisional Playoff is sponsored by the new Dodge, a division of the Chrysler Corporation. McDonald's, what you want is what you get, guaranteed at McDonald's today. And by Budweiser, the king of beers with that fresh, pure, natural taste. Nothing beats a Bud.
Only one minivan's ever been named an Automobile Magazine All-Star 5 years in a row. Dodge Caravan. And Caravan's a '93 Motor Trend Best Buy. So, we're throwing an award celebration sale. Now you can save over $2,100 on this Grand Caravan because we've priced it the same as a regular Caravan. That's 25 extra cubic feet of space at no extra charge. So come celebrate with us. Drive a Caravan at your nearest Dodge dealer today.
Big George Foreman is getting ready to fight again. Over the years, his 6'4" of pure punching power has racked up 66 KOs. And now, he's ready to meet his next challenger. Beer Kutzer, live and only on HBO. It takes a big man to go up against George Foreman.
Oh, big guy. No. I'm so big, sometimes I even scare myself.
Is Big George ready? Just you wait.
I feel Denorex tingling on this side, nothing on the head and shoulder side. I love that tingle, so I tried Denorex for my dandruff. It really came through. The flaking stopped, my scalp doesn't itch.
Denorex with conditioners, the serious dandruff shampoo.
I've switched to Denorex.
Dean Witter believes every investor's success story is unique. From getting in on the ground floor to getting all the way to the top, Dean Witter can help you make it every step of the way.
We measure success one investor at a time.
When we told Nike how we could design a communications network to actually help them run better, do you know what they told us?
You probably think this is a tire. Actually, it's part of a muffler system. Its special design helps keep noise down. And it's also part of a performance steering system that allows the rear wheels to actually pivot, to hug a corner better. It's also an integral part of a suspension system that's precisely tuned to the way you want the road to feel. Where can you buy a tire this different? Just buy one of these. Intrepid. This changes everything.
A Department of Energy study reveals that most American homes don't have enough insulation. And that means you. To find out what's right for your home, call Owens Corning at 1-800-GET-PINK.
Next time you're dining out, ponder this. The Discover card pays you a cashback bonus on every meal you charge, which means you shall soon acquire a small fortune. It pays to discover.